to Miss Mac's book bag. I'm Miss Mac, and in this show, our goal is to expand your reading experiences. On today's episode, we have a very special book we will be reading together. The story we have today is called Quacks Like a Duck, written by Stephanie Campisi and illustrated by Maria Lebedeva, and published by Familius. And it is about Petunia the platypus, and how though she may look different, sometimes good things come in weird packages. Our reader today is Meredith Adkisson from the Jackson School District. So sit back and enjoy Quacks Like a Duck.
Hi friends, I'm Meredith, and I'm an educator for the Jackson R2 School District in Jackson, Missouri. I'm coming to you with a book today. I hope you enjoy me and have some fun. It's called Quacks Like a Duck, and it's written by Stephanie Campisi, and it's illustrated by Maria Lebedeva. Join me. Tonight was the night of the party. It was Petunia's first party since arriving from Australia. It had taken months to get over the jet lag and the lack of Vegemite. But Petunia was all set. She had a present and a party hat and a pavlova, her mom's recipe. But when she knocked on the door, oh dear, it was a costume party. Petunia had missed that bit on the invitation. "Good day," she said softly. Everyone stopped to stare. No one knew quite what to make of her or her pavlova, which was wilting in the heat. "What's that supposed to be?" asked a disco diva. "Better yet, what are you supposed to be?" "She's a duck!" came a cry. Petunia flushed. "I'm really not." She got this a lot these days. "What's wrong with ducks?" demanded a ninja. "Do you have something against ducks?" "You know what they say," said a knight in scaly armor. "If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck and has a funny accent like a duck," added the disco diva. "Now hang on a tick," said Petunia. This just proved their point. "Definitely funny. Very funny. And you have a bill. Do you have webbed feet? Can you lay eggs?" "Well, yes," said Petunia, though she was not sure how they knew about the eggs. "But I don't quack." "Why not?" "Because I'm not a duck." "Is that so?" "Because the evidence indicates otherwise," said the detective. Petunia retreated to the dessert table while everyone gathered together, trying to figure her out. "Aha! She's a beaver," decided a punk rocker. "Look at her tail." No, she's an otter. Look at her fur." "I'm not either of those." Petunia wanted to sink into the linoleum. Back home, it was perfectly normal to be a duck-billed, otter-footed, beaver-tailed, egg-laying Frankenstein's monster, yelled a cowgirl. A very tall party guest wobbled into the room. It had a bill and webbed feet and a thick fat tail and was carrying a plate of fairy bread. "How rude," quacked the party guest. "What you see is no monster, Frankenstein or other. We're a majestic platypus, a water-loving, egg-laying, fuzzy-wuzzy marvel of nature." Petunia blinked. She was a bit fuzzy-wuzzy. "Do platypuses quack?" asked the knight in scaly armor. "Just the duck bit," quacked the platypus. "That makes sense," said an artist. "Did it really?" wondered Petunia. "So weird. There's nothing else on earth as weird as a platypus, huh?" said the punk rocker. "Echidnas are," blurted Petunia. "It runs in the family." Her echidna cousins were weird and much less fuzzy-wuzzy. "That's news to me," said the platypus. One of the beetles turned to Petunia. You still haven't answered the question. What are you supposed to be? Petunia looked at the platypus. They'd worked so hard on their costume. She didn't want to steal their thunder. I'm not anything, said Petunia. I'm just me. Well, that's something, isn't it? Said the disco diva. Petunia supposed that it was. The platypus took a bite of pavlova. You know, I have no idea what this is, and it looks really weird, but it's actually pretty great. Sometimes good things come in weird packages, said Petunia. The duck makes a good point, said the knight. I mean, look at all of us. He was right. Costume or no costume, Petunia stood out. But she also fit right in. The end. Thanks for reading with me today.
Wasn't that great? We're so glad you could be here with us for Quacks Like a Duck. That's all we have for today. Join us next time for another fantastic episode of Miss Mac's Book Bag. Goodbye.
We want to thank author Stephanie Campisi and publisher Familius for letting us read their book in today's episode. If you'd be interested in purchasing the book for yourself, you can find it on Amazon or on Familius' website. A special thanks to Orchard Drive Elementary and the Jackson Public School District and the Bootheel Youth Museum in Malden, Missouri for allowing us to film in their facilities.
If you are an independent writer and have a children's book you think would be great for Miss Mac's Book Bag, contact us at the email listed, and we would love to consider your book for a future episode.